Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis is ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live somebody. Let's go.
Good evening. Good morning and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Hope this show finds you in great spirits, as it should. It should find you in great spirits because, hey, when you're in good spirits, you listen. You prick up your ears, you start to listen, you open up your heart, you hear the words, and it's beautiful. Okay, and hopefully we can do something about this situation, bringing more awareness to this case. We got some really interesting, crazy stuff going on here. New stuff that keeps on coming out, revolving around this case. This is insane, y'all. And so I wanted to hop on here really quick and give you guys this quick show because, well, this piece there's a chunk. We're going to be watching a chunk here in a second, okay? That is pretty wild and it's insane. I'm not kidding. What you see up above or down below, wherever you're watching this show right here, literally came out this man's mouth. Let me just say this again. This came out this kid's mouth. Yeah. So we got to get into this. I wanted to share this with you guys. Thank you guys so much for sending this to me, emailing, DMing, adding me on X/Twitter, whatever you call it nowadays. I do appreciate it, okay? Because sometimes these things fly under the radar and I don't get to see these things. So I appreciate you guys sending these things to me. And also we do have an update, which is good news, like Hercules, yes, in regards to this case as well. We got an update. We're going to start with that here in just a minute. So do me a favor, before we get into everything, hit that like button down below, hit that reaction button if you're watching on other platforms, please, and thank you. Okay, your boy's working hard out here in these streets. Okay, I stopped everything just to give you guys this update revolving around this case. So please, show me a little bit of solid, some little bit of love by hitting that reaction button, hitting that like button. Of course, if you're watching on other platforms, please be sure to hit that follow button. Facebook, X/Twitter, Instagram, and the TikTok. Yes, we on TikTok too, baby. Please go follow me on all of those platforms. Do not forget to crush that main channel subscription right there. Hit that subscribe button on my main channel. Go over to my secondary channel. Follow me on the Pascal Show clips. Crush that subscribe button over there as well. Okay, more and more clips are going to be coming out very, very soon, coming out the woodwork on that channel. So be sure to be subscribed. Make sure that notification bell is set to all so you know whenever I go live, whenever I upload, and all of that stuff. Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Okay, and of course, if you want to support the channel, hit that join button down below, become a member of the family. Go check out my Patreon, patreon.com/thepascalshow. And of course, do not forget, we got the store back up and open again. It's back open again. Yes. So go over to pascalmerch.com. Go get you some swag. Go get you some merch. I'm sure you're going to like something out there in the store. Or maybe your kids will like it. You never know. Buy something. You'll be happy you did. Anyway, let us get into some things. All right, guys. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been following and covering, we have been covering this case for a while, okay? The case of Sonya Massey, okay? A young mother, that called 911, letting the PD, Springfield PD, okay, letting them know that there was, she believed, a prowler around her home. Cops showed up. One of them happened to be a guy by the name of Grayson. He's right here. And again, I don't mean to be, giving you guys the spoiler alert by showing you guys this photo, but you guys are already savvy to what happened here, okay? This man, this officer, then was an officer, shows up to her front door with his partner, knocking on her door. They end up, I'm going to be doing broad strokes here. They end up inside her home. They're asking for ID. She's looking for her ID. He sees that there is a pot of water boiling on the stove, so the fire's on. He asks her to get up, go over to the fire, to the stove and turn it off. She goes over there. She grabs the pot. She's turning off the fire. They back up. She goes, "Why y'all acting this way? Why you acting this way?" And he says, "Because you got a fire over there. We don't want to get ourselves in, because you got a fire over there." And then she says, "Well, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." He says, "You better not, or I'm going to shoot you in the effing face." He says it a lot more colorful and a lot more aggressive than what I'm saying right now. He said it a lot more with his chest than me saying it right now. So then she turns and then all hell breaks loose. Okay. Now I know some people think that some people are saying she threw the pot. Some others are not saying that she threw the pot. In my personal opinion, it looks like she does throw the pot, but at the same time does not garner her getting shot in the face, her losing her life, period, point blank. Okay. Now I know a lot of people don't agree with me on that, but hey, these are the breaks and this is how I see it. Okay. There's a lot of other people out here that are willing to, there's plenty of other platforms that will sit there and say what he did was totally justified. I disagree. Let's not forget the added stuff that was on top of this whole thing as well. During their between dispatch, there were conversations that were being had after her life was taken. Somebody on there said that this was self-inflicted. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Now, here's the thing. We've been known about this. We played it. We listened to it. We rewound it and listened to it again. Some officer tried to make it seem like this whole thing was self-infliction, okay? Which is bad, in my personal opinion, and disturbing. In my personal opinion, in my assumption, because we don't know who it is. And the thing is, this guy right here that said that. That's just my personal opinion, okay? I really think it was him that said that. But we're going to agree to disagree. If you guys disagree with me, that's fine. Maybe there's another officer, another bad officer that was trying to protect his own, as we hear more and more nowadays. In fact, there's jail video that you're going to see here in just a bit, where you're going to see how they talk to each other, how they're treating him. They're not treating him like a criminal. They're not treating him like he did something really bad, like take an innocent woman's life off this planet. They're treating him still like he is one of their own. You're going to hear in this video where he talks about how he believes he's going to be going home tomorrow. Real talk. He's like, hopefully I'll be out of here by tomorrow. I'm only here for my own safety. This is right after everything went down. Oh, I'm in custody for my own safety. This is literally what came out of his mouth. You're going to see how law enforcement is treating this guy. And I get it, brothers in blue, men and women in blue, that kind of thing, protecting your own, all that stuff. But at the same time, though, this man just took the life of this woman. And I get it to a certain extent. They only know what they know, right? And they're going to hear the story from his own mouth. And of course, they're going to side with him instantly because there is a bias, right? But at the same time, it's wild to me that this guy honestly believed that he was going to be released the very next day. Like this was nothing. So we're going to go into this here in a second, but I want to share with you guys an article because we do have those articles. And I'm going to say this again, too. This is the reason why we're talking about this for her. Justice for Sonya. All day long. This stuff, this boils my blood, y'all. Justice for her. She should be alive right now. And like I said, there's going to be other people that are going to sit there and try to move the goalpost, make it seem like he did no wrong, so on and so forth. But when you hear in his reports, like we talked about the other day, why he pulled the trigger, why he felt triggered, threatened by her, is because of one phrase. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. This is literally what he said in his reports. And this guy still has the audacity, even when they try to cover things up via dispatch, make it seem like this was self-inflicted. This guy has the audacity to be in the jail, talking amongst his other brothers in blue, saying, I'll be out by tomorrow. What? You just took this young woman's life, and you really think you just gonna be kicking rocks out of here, breathing in the freedom air by tomorrow? You're not gonna you're not gonna feel the repercussions of what you just did? You still think in your mind that this is 110% justified? Miss me with that nonsense, y'all. Miss me with that nonsense. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I'm sorry. That is not a reason to pull out your weapon and start blasting like you Dirty Harry, like you Judge Dredd out here. Real talk. But before we go into the body cam or the jail camera footage, which is unbelievable, it's eye-opening, in fact. You're going to see it, okay? Let's take a look at this article here really quick. All right. Jail video shows ex-deputy charged with her unaliving, with Sonya's unaliving, making comments about charges. He says right here, they said this is for my own safety to put me in custody. So here I am. No, you took the life of somebody. This is the reason why you are in custody. But he's out here saying things like, oh yeah, they did this for my own safety. Man, this is not for your own safety, baby. So say whatever you need to say. Okay? Maybe you're still trying to look good in front of the other officers there, so you don't look like you're the bad guy, but at the same time, there's no safety in here. You in custody for a reason, homie. And rightfully so. Let's continue on. Let's look at this, okay? Have mercy. Newly released video shows former Sangamon, I think it's Sangamon County Deputy Sean Grayson, predicting he'll be released from jail and telling deputies he's in jail custody for his own safety. Yeah, that's a new one for me. They're putting me behind bars. Yeah, they put me in shackles for my own safety. That's a new one for me, okay? That's a new one for me. That's new. Okay. That's what the state's attorney agreed. That's what the state's attorney made the charges. So they said, this is for my own safety to put me in custody. So here I am. Grayson could be heard telling deputies on the video obtained by NBC 5 Investigates, which we are going to be looking at here very shortly. Grayson faces charges of 3 counts of first-degree M, aggravated B, with a firearm, and official misconduct for the situation that happened on July 6th. Of course, he is pleaded not guilty. Body cam video, we already know, shows him and another deputy responding to Massey's home, for a suspected prowler. We already know about when she was inside and everything that has to do with, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He allegedly says that what she said, her saying that phrase, scared him. Made him fear for his life. Like I said, praising Jesus while black. That's a new one for me. For the other ones, crossing the street while black, driving while black, picking up your children from daycare while black. I've heard those, but praising Jesus, being God-fearing while black is a new one for me, guys. That's a new one. 2 days before the unaliving, dispatch records show both Springfield Police and Sangamon County Sheriff's Office had responded to her mother's home, or to Massey's mother's house and Massey's home, on mental health concerns. This happened 2 days before the situation. Her mother urged dispatcher not to send police who might hurt her daughter, saying she had suffered a mental breakdown. It's not clear what information was shared with Grayson and his fellow deputy, and I don't think we're ever going to get the true truth from that man at all, except for what he wrote in his paperwork. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I feel like that's the most real that we're ever going to get from this dude. Real talk. Now it's just going to be a bunch of malarkey. Real talk. The case has drawn national attention, which we already know. The new jail booking video obtained by NBC5 investigates through the FOIA Act request was recorded on July 17th as Grayson is being booked into the Menard County Jail 1 day before his first court appearance on charges related to the fatal tragedy. Nearly 90 minutes into the video, Grayson is talking to a deputy about the jail's low inmate population, which is currently only 5 inmates, when he says, well, this whole Safety Act BS, that's why hopefully I'll be out tomorrow, referring to his initial appearance on July 18th. Grayson has remained in custody. According to a transcript of his July 18th appearance, a judge wrote that Grayson's comments about Massey after the unaliving, after this tragedy, and lack of rendering aid are so far out of bounds of societal norms that it suggests that there's no condition that would be sufficient. Simply, no longer working as a police officer or home confinement or electronic monitoring or any other conditions that are oftentimes used cannot sufficiently mitigate the threat of someone who acted in this way. You know what they're saying right here, right? Let me break it down for layman's terms, okay? Him dangerous. Him dangerous. And they don't like how he did what he did. Or actually, the lack of what he did when or after said act happened. When she lost her life, when he pulled the trigger on her, it's not like he ran over there to render aid. Let's not forget, he literally said, she's gone. He said a much stronger word than gone, but I have to use these code words, unfortunately, okay? But he said, she unalive. She gone. She gone. Other officers like, let me get my kit from my car. No, she's gone. She's gone, bro. She's gone. Literally. So he didn't even render aid, didn't even try nothing. He didn't care. Like I said, showed no damn care for this woman. Completely disconnected, completely callous. So of course you got a judge sitting there going, no, you could stay in prison. You could stay in jail. You can stay in jail. Enjoy it. Get comfortable because you're going to be in there for a very, very long time. Like I said, they said the fact that he did this and then there was the lack of rendering aid, okay, are so out of bounds of societal norms that it suggests that there's no condition that would be sufficient. They're like, no, stay there. We ain't going to give you, no. We ain't going to give you no anklet, no nothing. You stay exactly where you is. Enjoy it. Okay? Until you are supposed to see the inside of a courtroom. That's it. And rightfully so, that's exactly what he gets. All right? So they say, but Grayson is due back in court Friday. So today, okay, as attorneys are expected to argue, he should be released and placed on electronic monitoring. And I hope they never do. In a motion filed with the court, his attorneys said that this Menard County Jail is unable to treat Grayson's medical needs because apparently he has colon cancer. What? So now the dude got colon cancer. Apparently, he has a colostomy bag, if I'm saying that correct. I'm still, this is all new to me. And I'm like, what? So the dude has cancer. He's battling cancer. And he's an active officer running around. Huh? So now you got cancer. With all due respect, any person out here that's battling cancer, I mean, I salute you guys. Real talk, you know what I mean? It's no joke. But this came out of left field. Now they're saying he has cancer. I'm not kidding. And like I said, if he really does, okay, May he do what he needs to do to battle it and all that stuff. But at the same time, doesn't it seem a bit out of left field that this came out of nowhere? Now he has colon cancer. Okay. That still does not make me go, oh, okay, never mind. What happened with Sonya? It's fine. You have cancer. It's fine. No, it doesn't change a damn thing, in my personal opinion. And I hope it doesn't change the judge or the court when they hear about this information. He deserves to be served justice, period, point blank. But let's continue on. During the jail booking video, deputies with both the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office and the Menard County Sheriff's Office can be heard discussing how to temporarily keep Grayson's name off the county jail's website for what NBC5 Investigates was told were initial security concerns. That's a lie. I'm sorry. That's another. So let me just say this. So you're telling me, okay? You're telling me he gets arrested. He gets brought in. He says some BS like, oh yeah, this is for safety concerns and everything. It's just for my own safety. No, it's not. It's for the safety of everybody else because you a menace, okay? But then they say they are discussing on video, covering up his name, trying to keep his name off the list for a little bit, just a little bit, so it doesn't pop up on websites, on their jail's website, because you know for a fact they knew for a fact that something ain't right. They knew for a fact that he screwed up and this was going to be a big national story. Let's keep it a buck. Let's not forget. Let me remind you, little trip down memory lane real quick, just real quick. All right, getting my Matthew McConaughey on. Let's not forget, just a little bit ago, somebody on dispatch was trying to make it sound like this whole thing was self-inflicted. Then he gets brought in to custody because he did a bad thing, a very, very bad thing. And then all these officers from 2 different counties are sitting here talking about keeping his name off the county jail's website. Is that corruption? Is that cover up? Or no? Moving on. Before the Sangamon County Sheriff's deputies depart the jail, one of them tells Grayson, all right, Sean, these guys will take care of you. Oh my gosh, special treatment. Hey, he a criminal. He's detained as a criminal, but no, these guys are going to take care of you. You want some steak? We got some really good Salisbury steak coming down. You know what I mean? Oh man, the chef here, man, they make some crazy, really good fried chicken. You want some? We going to take care of you, buddy. Later, 2 Menard County deputies can be heard telling Grayson, you're free to ask if you need something. We'll get you through it. We're going to be listening to a majority of this, guys. In response to NBC's Investigates questions, they denied that Grayson, this Menard County Sheriff's Office, denied that Grayson was getting any preferential treatment. He's not receiving any special treatment or being afforded any privileges not afforded to other inmates in the county jail. Right. Okay. I mean, last I checked, any other person that's been arrested in the area, I don't see them going in there and going, Sam, we're going to see what we can do to keep your name off the list for a little while. Okay, Sam. And if you need anything, we'll help you get through it. Okay, Sam, I know Grand Theft Auto, you know what I mean? I understand you went on and you were doing a B&E. But at the same time, we're going to take care of you. All right. Hey, guys, is there a way we can get Sam's name off the list for just a little bit? Because I know his wife, you know what I mean, trying to look him up and, people are going to be talking things. Can we do that? Oh, yeah. There's a way we can do that for sure. Yeah. We can help him out. We here to get you through it. If you need anything, just let us know. We'll get you through it. All right, Sam? Go on, sit down right there. We'll take care of you. Hey, just take your time. There's no rush. There's no rush. Okay, you a mass murderer. It's okay. Just sit down. We got you, Sam. Sam, sit down. We got you, Sam. We're going to take care of you, even though you're a criminal and even though you're not a police officer. But we still got your back, buddy. Don't worry. We got you. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? Really? Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to say, we're going to look at the video first. All right. We got to take a look at the video first. Okay. So let's just get into it. I really can't believe that this is a real thing. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Did I get it? I thought I did. Dag nabbit. Hold on. I thought I had it. Un momento, por favor. But this is, like I said, I still can't believe that this is an actual, real, mother-loving thing. And again, the fact that this is...
You guys know
there it is.
around the construction?
Yeah, I do have it. The fact that this is real and it's caught in 360, not in 4K, but in 360 is insane to me. And the fact that there is favoritism, that they're trying to help him out, they're sitting there going, hey, let us know if you need anything, we got you, is pretty wild to me. I get it that there's going to be some level of bias because they don't know exactly what happened at the crime scene. They don't know everything. And of course, there's going to be bias. They're going to side with their a fellow officer. But at the same time, if he's been detained and been put into custody, he should be treated as such, like any other criminal. The special treatment here is beyond me. But okay, I digress. Let's get into this video, shall we? Now, there's no sound in the beginning here, just so you guys know.
You guys know around the construction?
Yeah. Now, just really quick, jail video shows ex-deputy charged with Sonya Massey's murder, making comments about charges, okay? And the rest says everything.
Yeah.
Back Texas. Yeah, back Texas. Oh, by the way, blacktop. Jesus Christ, take night. Yeah, we already did.
They're doing all that resurfacing and stuff. We can't get downtown Petersburg done.
No, but you can do it in the
They can
middle of
take-
nowhere.
Like they do going in Salem.
Yep.
Well, we'll do a process in our system that we have here. Sean? Yes. I'm Phil. This is Phil. I talked to, of course, Jack some, and we've been talking, Phil and I. So we just recently went to the thing where they make this stuff and post it online.
We shut it down.
You did shut it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
We called our IT and just said control the website for
Yeah.
24 hours. And they said it was a big deal. So
Maybe we should do that then. Jackson.
I mean, you can
put anything there. Don't do anything.
I think you can put him in on a temp hold instead of putting all the charges that you put him on a temp hold. Like we do when we hold, like we hold some blue guys.
System.
Yeah, we'll show it.
New world.
Yeah, we got a new world. We just got a new cat and that's
the whole problem.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. A temp, I mean. I didn't look at it online, but I know it's on the website, right? On our county website. I mean, you gotta be somewhat savvy to be able to get there. And I mean, we have people here all the time that their spouses, like, they'll have other county holds and all that's on there. If they were able to look, they would see that.
If they're not leaving.
And they're all making arrangements.
No one knows it's here except for our admin.
Now, real quick, I just want to point something out. First off, he's right over here. Sean Grayson is right over here, chilling, okay? He's just hanging out, legs crossed. Everything's cool. Everything's chilling. But these guys are just sitting there, standing around, talking like they're just talking about regular old things, right? Pretty wild stuff. And again, this is not how I'm used to seeing things. Usually we see other types of treatment. Usually we see them just going, okay, we got to do this, this, and this, and then lock them up. Bye-bye. And that's it. But they're not treating him that way. They're treating him like he's still wearing his uniform right now.
I don't see much problem with being here. I mean, I would think that's.
Should be, hopefully we're thinking it's a short deal term. You know, he might go to the judge tomorrow.
Now they skip ahead because it's a lot, right? A lot of BS, that kind of thing. Then it slows down again because there's more stuff here. But notice again.
I think you'll know about court probably not till tomorrow.
I'll know more first thing in the morning. If not tonight, and Mr. Beck and the sheriff will reach out to you. Or someone over here. I mean, I'm sure they got your number.
We got the fair going on, so you'll be on.
Yeah, that's the thing, we got fair going on, but.
Or they can call the jail if somebody can get home, they'll get a hold of me. And,
I'm not stacked up in here, so we can isolate you and all that stuff.
I told him we'll get 15 maybe.
No, we only have 26, I think we're down to 3.
3?
So, maybe
That's
one
one
of
looking.
them's female, so she's up front here. And then how are you handling that? 2, Carly?
Yeah, it's quiet. Probably some one's at trial right now. I'll get somebody back tomorrow, but
Yeah, one of the Cass County hold, he's at trial, so Cass comes to me and says, he's up trial all week, so. A lot of people are
I'll be
going
more work still in the back.
Might as well.
thanks, Jesse.
We're excited for me.
Oh, yeah, that's just.
Also, yes, Vol fan, I was going to point that out too. Notice this guy is not in cuffs. He's not in cuffs. He's just sitting there wringing his hands. And I am also quite curious. Is there any regret? Is there any remorse for what he has done? Or is he just wringing his hands because he's like, oh man, my girlfriend, I'm going to be locked up. Is he more concerned about, what is he more concerned about, guys? Right? Is he more concerned about what he is involved in and what he did? Or is he just more concerned about, I don't know, just being locked up in general, right? And of course, from my understanding and what they've been saying is that he is still being protected. He is nowhere, and I get it that the county jail that he's in right now doesn't have a whole lot of inmates, but at the same time, apparently they're keeping him separate from all the other inmates, still to this day. Now, I get it. A cop being in jail is bad, but at the same time, you did the crime, right? So you do the time, in my personal opinion. Okay, Amanda Weber just said he's not remorseful at whatsoever. Yeah, he doesn't seem remorseful. It seems like he just doesn't. This is cutting away from his golf time. You see what I'm saying? It's cutting away from his Miller time, right?
Drop him off here.
I know, that's not just enough, huh?
I was gonna say, you should be familiar.
Huh?
I'll give him 2
Every time Hill goes the same, he comes back and you gotta try to recruit him every time. I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit.
I tried to recruit their guys.
I tried to recruit you.
I guess I was the one trying to recruit them for us.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
We lost some, we lost weight, well, we're down 2 right now.
And another one in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Sean, these guys will take care of you. Thank you. Sure, if you need anything, you can Miller, my number, myself, if I can help with anything. Do something.
Let us know if you need anything. Just say it. If you need anything, we got you. The hell? Do they do this with every prisoner? With every person that's being held up? With every detainee? I guarantee you they don't. So again, why is he getting special treatment like this? He just took someone's life. He broke the law. He broke one of the 10 commandments. Okay? He broke a cardinal rule, period. You do not take someone's life, period. And he took this person's life, and they're still treating him like, hey, like, let us know what you need. You know, you don't, like, he didn't do nothing wrong.
They'll take care of you, Sean. You'll be hearing from us probably tomorrow, one way or another. All right.
Okay, so look out.
And the other thing, I'm sorry, I'm going to let it roll, but here's another thing too. He went through 6 different departments in the past 4 years. You're telling me that none of these officers know anything about this guy? That he has a history of just effery, of mucking things up? Think about that for a second. You're telling me he didn't go and work and serve in any of these other counties? You can't tell me that they don't know him and know his history of being a bad guy. And they're still going, well, and I also want to say, none of them are in shape. I'm sorry, you're cops. They're all like, what happened? With all due respect, I thought they're supposed to be like, in shape, trim, you know what I mean? At least on the treadmill once a week. What happened here, man? They all got bellies. What the hell happened? All I'm saying is they cops. And if they had to chase somebody, really? Would they be able to do that? See, this is bad, y'all. See, this is what I mean by it. They'll shoot first and ask questions later. Real talk. Instead of actually tackling somebody, taking them down. This is exactly what should have happened with Sonya. But did they do that? No. And that dude is in fairly good shape. The bad guy, Sean. And he still shot and asked questions. I mean, come on, man. You're telling me perpetrators running, they gonna catch him? Just saying. Just saying. Man.
Sorry. Yes, thanks, sir.
Come on. Sure. I just appreciate it. Good seeing you. Sean, good luck, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, shoot.
That's
What's
loud.
Is it big? Hopefully you got something that big.
I have to bring something from home. Sheriff's got to put it back there somewhere.
Yes, probably.
Yuck, yuck. Here we go.
So, I'm just gonna pick, we don't have a whole lot, but the good thing is right now, we don't have a whole lot of people here right now. I'm just gonna be back with, I was hoping the female up here was gonna be open. If it does, we'll just, but for now, I wanna put you in you'll be on the whole side by yourself. It's not the bars, it's the steel, so a lot of privacy. If for some reason you don't want it, let me know, and that's kind of where I want to be. Just kind of, you'll be by yourself.
Yeah.
So
You hear that, right? You heard that? I just want to make sure you guys heard that. He is literally going, okay, we could put you on another side, another like hallway where you're gonna be by yourself, a whole other wing. The room, you know, the spot that you're gonna be in has no bars, so on and so forth. I was hoping that the female that we have on this wing was gonna do this, that, and the third, and maybe she was gonna be released or put somewhere else, and I would have just been able to put you in that specific area, but we're not gonna be able to put you over there. So we got this other spot where is another wing of the jail, and you'll be by yourself and all that stuff. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? See what I'm saying? The special treatment is insane to me. Absolutely insane. Okay. Oh, we got this other spot. Don't worry. It doesn't have bars. Okay. But you're going to be in there, and it's going to, you know, the hell? Let's make him as comfortable as possible, ladies and germs. This is the Holiday Inn. What the hell?
If you want something, let me know and we'll see at the time what we can do with it. But don't be afraid to ask if you need something, and we'll get you through it.
Chauncey, no, that's not the biggest we got. I don't know. I don't think that looks too little. So you already booked into Sangamon County?
Yeah.
So you want me to pat them down and they use a body scanner?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I mean, they use a body scanner, you're good.
Yeah. Only thing, yeah, this costly bag, they take everything else and put it in that, so. I don't have a phone or wallet or anything. So.
Okay.
No money. We want, I can start since all the.
And you're going to have one of them. Yeah, I'll leave it.
Who's there yet?
Randy. Rob should be here anytime. Rob should be here anytime.
Not be very for him to get back.
Okay.
We'll be here, I mean,
I can't imagine that they're not gonna release me on.
what are you being taken? I guess where'd that paperwork go? I mean, hopefully
Because we got it. I copied it.
They're saying my charges are first degree murder, aggravated with their weapon, and
As it should be.
official misconduct.
This dude has the audacity to think that he's going to be getting out the next. Literally, he's like, the paperwork says this, but I should be getting out here soon. What? What? Is this for real? Is this for real?
that's based off the grand jury.
Yeah. That's what the state's attorney agreed, or that's what the state's attorney made the charges. So they said this is for my own safety to put me in custody. So
For his own safety, to put him in handcuffs. So
here I am.
To be honest with you, be anywhere. Take care of you. You know what I mean?
I'll probably have you.
unbelievable.
If that's all right.
Something.
You know, we're pretty small, so we're pretty laid back. You know what I mean? It ain't like over there. We're in the adventure tonight. You need something to drink right now or anything?
I'll just take some water.
Look at that. He's also getting served. You want something to drink? You need anything? While I go out and come back in, on my way back in, do you need anything to drink? You want a juice? You want a spritzer? You want a cold one? Yeah, I'll just take a water. This is fine, whatever you want. This is crazy. Treating him like he has not just taken somebody's life.
Yeah, I'll get you some water right now. Hey, boss. Can you grab me a cup of water? Water? Yes, please. There's a glass right up there. I can just get one.
All I'm trying to say is that this guy is getting a lot better treatment than things that we've seen on many other videos and many other people who have done very, very bad things that are not cops. Okay. This is some wild, like, this is crazy. Okay. He's getting served, right? He's getting served like he's just, like I said, he's, room service.
This.
Now we continue on. It's very disturbing, guys. There we go. Right where he's supposed to be.
You let Neil. So you work with Ann? Did you used to work with Ann? Jonathan Zanin? Did you know him? He went to Springfield now.
Oh, yeah.
No, short ass. Yeah. Him, Bomke, JT Taraski used to work with us.
Yeah, I worked with all of them.
Yeah. Good guys.
Yeah.
You heard that, right? You heard that, right? Hold on real quick. Shameless plug, but hey, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Let's get those likes up, please. I'm seeing people going, hey, get them likes up. Please get those likes up. Let's get it past 400. Okay, 400 likes. I see a bunch of y'all in here. Get the comments rolling, please, and thank you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. We are still keeping a very close watch on this whole case, and Sonya still has not gotten justice. Still has not gotten justice as of late. Okay, but we're still getting breadcrumbs of information, which is still extremely appalling in my personal opinion. I am still shook by the way that they're treating this guy. Then also on top of that, okay, like and subscribe. But then on top of that, you just heard this a second ago. This guy is literally this cop right here who's about to leave the room again. I'm assuming he's about to leave. Okay, he's literally having a conversation with him about other officers that he's worked with before. Like I said, it's all intertwined. They all know each other. So they know this guy. But they should know that this guy's bad. They should know about his history and how crooked and how bad of an apple this guy is. Really. Okay, this should not be brand new news for them. But they're still treating him like he's royalty up in this piece.
All right, Sean, so I'll have Rob get you going on the booking, and then there's no rush, no hurry on this, and I will get you whenever you okay. For now, we'll just get the booking part of it. It's still, you gotta prioritize, it's somewhat of a new system, so sometimes it doesn't cooperate as well as we'd like on the.
Now, I will say this. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that have been detained that are, cooperative like this, that I'm sure they're able to have a little bit of an easier dialogue with those particular people, but they're not treating those criminals or those alleged criminals, the ones that are detained, they're not treating them like this guy. They're not. Okay. If you're a nice person, you come in, you get, you're arrested, you're complying and all that stuff. Majority of the time, I'm sure that, if you're easy with them, they're easy with you too. But at the same time, the level of, the level of comfort, the level of how they are, the dialogue, etc., is wild. This is not normal. This is not normal, guys. This is not normal. This is when he gets his mugshot. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this mugshot, blammo. This is when he gets the mugshots, allegedly. Allegedly. Interesting, right? Interesting. Or maybe it's a different mugshot. I don't know.
Click several times. I'll let you know when you can turn.
Because I don't see the plaque in front of him. So maybe this is just another set of mugshots. And yeah, here's another thing. Okay, CJ the cat is right. I was just about to say this too. Physically, this guy is huge in comparison to the other guys. Okay? He's big. This is a big dude. And this guy could not go run over, tackle this girl down, even use his taser. No. Pulled out his pew-pew and he pulled the trigger. Okay? Bozena, thank you so much for the love. Welcome to Illinois. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Scary stuff, guys. This woman, again, I'm going to repeat it again, should still be alive right now. But no. He did a very, very bad thing. And now they're treating him like he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, go ahead and face towards me. All right, go ahead and face the other way. Look at me. Blue piece of tape right there on the wall.
Now we got a little bit left here, but I'm going to say this, okay? Miss me with the nonsense about the colostomy bag and the fact that he has. I'm sorry. It just feels like this is a thing that's just being thrown in out of nowhere to be like, hey, yeah, he's got cancer. Feel bad for him. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work for me. Okay, just hearing about that after the fact just doesn't. Like I said, may he fight it and whatever, right? But at the same time, he still took somebody's life. It doesn't matter. He took somebody's life. Whatever journey that is for him to get better with cancer, hey, let him go on that journey, etc. All I care about is him getting served justice, the right type of justice, and not some BS where they find some technicality and they're able to move the goalpost just a little bit closer so that he can win. All right? This man should not be winning. He should be locked up. But that's the thing. This is the problem with a lot of these officer-involved tragedies like this. And when they are definitely in the wrong, in my personal opinion, when they are definitely no fighting about it, when they're definitely in the wrong, there seems to be some sort of inkling of some glimmer of hope where they're able to lean on something and use that as an excuse for that person to get a lighter sentence or even walk. I'm not here for this. We saw the body cam footage. We saw it. We saw his reasoning. He wrote it in police reports. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, scared the bejesus out of him. Literally. How is that even a viable reason to use excessive force, deadly force on a little mother that was having a psychotic break? Real talk. But for some odd reason, some corner of the world is going to find an excuse to move this and to make it seem like something else. Okay? Seem like something else. The narrative is going to change in some messed up way to make it seem like she was totally in the wrong for X, Y, and Z because this, and this. And I'm telling you right now, there's nothing you can change my mind about this situation. What happened here is unjust. What happened here was an M. He felt threatened because she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. What more do you need? But like I said, there's going to be corners of the world making some excuse up to make it seem like he's justified. And that, my friends, breaks my heart. Let's continue on while he's getting his mug shots.
have him hold it up or something. Oh, yeah. No, go ahead and I'll just go mess with it right there. See what we can find out.
Yep.
You can hang out there for a little bit longer.
I'll go get closer then.
That door. Oh my God. That door. Woo. And for those of y'all who are late to the party, yes, he allegedly has colon cancer. So apparently he has a colostomy bag and he has been battling cancer. Now, colon cancer to be exact. This is what they're claiming. This is what the lawyer, his lawyer, is claiming as well. Okay? He even mentions it in this jail cam footage that he has a colostomy bag because of cancer. He did say it earlier, just so you guys know, okay? For those who are late to the party. Now, here's the thing. S-dubs, yes, I agree. I'm stuck on the 6 posts in 4 years. Yes, I'm with you 110% as well. It is pretty crazy to me that I'm telling you right now, if he's gone through 6 different departments, I guarantee you he's probably worked with some of these departments before, some of these guys that he's seen, that he's talking to. I'm sure that he looks familiar to some of these guys. Come on. And they're acting like he's normal, okay? They're acting like he's normal, guys. Just like this is a regular ass situation, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I think if you saw when he was standing up when he was taking those mug shots, right? It looked like he was messing with something under his shirt. That could be the colostomy bag itself, but I have not yet seen that colostomy bag out. Okay. I know some might think that he's lying. I don't think he would lie about that. He would lie about taking the life of a poor little woman, but I don't think he's lying about that, right? I think he really does have colon cancer. I don't know if it's a remission or if he's in the middle of it. I don't know. But allegedly he does have colon cancer. Does that give him some sympathy points? Hell no. Not to me. See, he keeps kind of messing with it. It looks like there's the colostomy bag is underneath his shirt in the front. Just so you guys know.
Hey, did you use the phone yet?
So apparently they're going to give him a phone call or they're going to allow him to call. And allegedly he's calling his girlfriend at this point, or I think it's his fiance. Okay. Hit that like button down below, guys. Hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. All right. Appreciate all y'all for watching. More and more just him standing around, paperwork, that kind of crap. Now, I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's officially true or not. That's something I need to look into. And if anybody knows about this, please holla at your boy. But I did hear something about the fiance being the daughter of a sheriff of some sort or something like that. But I don't know if it's the sheriff of this particular of the department that he was in, of the county that he was actually serving or not. I don't know that part. I heard that rumor, but don't know if that's entirely true. I also heard that a rumor about the fiance, I don't know, working at the hospital that Sonya was actually sent to as well. I don't know. But like I said, don't know how true any of that is. Okay. I have yet to hear anything showing proof of that. Okay.
We just got a female. You good. Does the captain know that you have court tomorrow?
I would assume, I don't know. Yeah, I just got told I got court at 2:30 for my bond hearing.
Okay.
So that's all I just got told by my attorney.
I'm gonna go set this on the nurses, see if there's anything else I can do. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a bag for you too.
Now, what this officer's doing, to me, looks exactly how an officer is treating any inmate in that jail. He's like, hey, we got to get this. We got to do that. We got to take this photo. I got to get your stuff. I got to bring it over here. We got to change your clothes, so on and so forth. Very standard stuff. He hasn't, from what I heard from him, this guy is new to the thing. He hasn't said anything about like, oh, we're going to take care of you. We'll make sure you're comfortable, that kind of thing. Hell no. He's just like, let's get down to business. I need your ish. We need to take this photo. You can get that one phone call. Go ahead and take it, so on and so forth. Seems very standard in my personal opinion. Yeah, it's like, can you at least get a coloring book or like a book to read or something like that? It could be any book. It don't matter. But that's terrible.
Like everything's done. We're getting the TV. So I'm ready to take back there. The one back there now is still have a remote. So you guys see on the bench over there for me? See if I got any extra bags in here.
Of course I don't.
Oh, here we go. Take this one. I'll get you a hygiene kit. All that stuff here. All right, when we go back, we're gonna go all the way down the hallway, and you're gonna turn to the left.
And that's all she wrote. Now, what's interesting about this, again, let me just point out, again, this whole thing is him literally being treated like he's not an inmate. Okay? This whole thing is him just being treated like he's just hanging out with the guys, just chilling, He's in plain clothes, but everybody else is in their uniforms and they're just sitting there chopping it up and, doing whatever. Okay? Now, I understand. There's a certain level of certain things you got to put into play, like I just said earlier. Sure, these officers are going to be a little bit more biased because obviously this is one of their own. He's an officer. He also understands standard procedure and all that, and they believe that he's not going to run. Let's just put those things on the table really quick. Sure. But at the same time, what boils my blood is the fact that he's sitting there saying, oh yeah, no, we'll take care of y'all. We'll take care of you. Just let us know what you need. We'll make everything as comfortable as possible with this whole situation. Let's not forget also on top of that, okay? They said, hey, we're going to put you in a different wing so you're away from everybody else. Again, a lot of special treatment. That's ridiculous, guys. Special treatment because he is one of theirs, one of their own. That's not good, in my personal opinion. Now, of course, I've seen it in movies. I've seen it in all that stuff. But at the same time, when you got somebody who is actually trying to cover up what they did, when they are trying to lie, when they're out here sitting there going, oh, I'll be out by tomorrow. No big deal. I'll be out by tomorrow. No, that does not work for me at all. Okay? It doesn't. This is not right. Okay? Just saying that out loud. This is not right. And the treatment like this does make you wonder, what's up with all those counties? Because let's not forget, just like S-Dub said earlier, and I said earlier too, this man went through 6 different counties in 4 years. 6 of them. Do you know how many counties that is? That's a lot of counties in a very, very short amount of time. And every single sheriff, every single captain of that particular department that he was at passed him on. Oh, he did something really bad. There was misconduct here. There was this, that, and the third. He was very violent, or he didn't know he didn't know standard procedure on certain things, right? He needs more training, so on and so forth. But they would just keep passing the buck on. They would just keep passing him on to the next person. Here, deputy, here, department. Here, such and such county, you deal with him. Then that county goes, wait a second, no, we good. He's not good for us. This county, you handle it. And they just kept passing him on over and over and over again. And still, no one had in their mind to actually terminate this man permanently. Hence the reason why they were asking for the most recent county sheriff's office, sheriff, to actually resign. And guess what happened? Okay, this happened just a little bit right before we went live, but yeah. Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell is stepping down. He is retiring. He is retiring, everybody. Him gone, baby. Him gone. Hold on. Before we go into this, I got a video for you guys about this. And you know what? I'm happy about it. And you should be too. Let's take a listen.
And a very good afternoon to you. We start with breaking news. The Sangamon County Sheriff has announced he is retiring.
Sheriff Jack Campbell has been facing pressure to resign since the deadly police shooting of Sonya Massey. The Sangamon County Sheriff's Office hired Deputy Sean Grayson for his 6th police job in 4 years. Grayson shot and killed Massey inside her Springfield home last month. He's charged with Massey's murder. Massey's family called for Campbell to resign, and this week, Governor Pritzker did too. In his announcement, Sheriff Campbell said in part, "We must honor the life of Sonya Massey by ensuring that no one else falls victims to such tragic and senseless action. That has been my sincere mission since that fateful day, but it has become clear that the current political climate has made it nearly impossible for me to continue effectively in my role."
Hold on. I love how he said, isn't it funny? Hold on. He said this, and he's resigning. He's actually retiring, guys. So, he'll still get that gold watch and that pension, right? I mean, he's not the one who did the bad, but he did the bad thing by hiring and continuing to keep this monster in his payroll. Ain't that interesting? But I love how he said, but it has become clear that the current political climate has made it nearly impossible for me to continue effectively in my role. What political climate? Oh, you mean murder. Oh, you mean the unaliving of somebody. That's what he means, because he was responsible for keeping somebody on the payroll that actually took the life of a defenseless little black woman. Let's keep it a buck. But he has to throw in this BS. Current political climate. This is not political. It's not. Man, that pisses me off. This is not political. This is not political, guys. This is life or death. This is either you pull out your gun and you start pulling the trigger, or you don't. This has nothing to do with political climate. You can miss me with this nonsense, ex-Sheriff Campbell. You can miss me with this nonsense. Political? See? Moving the goalpost. It was the wind That's why I'm stepping down, because of the political climate. No, you had an officer who had been in and out of other counties, other departments, 6 of them over the past 4 years. You let him be in there, a bad apple, hiding in plain sight. You allowed him out here. He had misconducts after misconducts. He had a problem with everything, not following procedure, etc. As long as my body, and you let that man knock on that door July 6th, taking this young woman's life. This has nothing to do with political. But people are going to do everything they can to save face as they walk out the door. Let me get my last sentence in. Let me get the last word in real quick before I leave, because this was wholly about politics. No, it's not. No, it is not. A woman lost her life unjustifiably. The fact that you are saying it in this way shows that you still are not taking accountability for anything. The only reason why you're stepping down is because the governor and a whole lot of people are speaking out loud right now, asking for you to step down. You wouldn't have stepped down. You even said it in interviews. You would refuse to resign because you feel like you did no wrong. No, you did wrong when you brought somebody bad into your department and you knew that this person was bad. This is not political, guys. Miss me with the nonsense about this political BS. You know what? Go and enjoy your retirement, fishing on some pier and all that stuff. Don't talk to me. Do not hit up go onto your Twitters and all that stuff, cracking into the QWERTY keyboard, telling us about your political views. You miss me with the nonsense. Sit down somewhere, okay? Enjoy retirement. Enjoy that gold watch and enjoy, not having to do anything, all right? But I hope to God, if there's anything that you are connected to outside of this that comes back, I hope it comes back and bites you in the ass. That's what I say. Miss me with the current political climate BS. That's on you. That is on you, bruh. On you. I don't care. Woosah. That pisses me off, man. That's not right. That's not right. That is... Oh, see, this is the thing that pisses me off. This is what angers me, because they'll try to find anything under the sun. Oh, yeah, it was the political climate. That's the reason why I stepped down. That means you take no accountability for the wrongdoing that the officer that you had under your wing. That means you take no accountability whatsoever. Zero. That's terrible. That's terrible. But once again, whenever it comes to these kinds of things, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. They move the goalpost. They find some sort of excuse so that when they leave or when they're trying to find justice in their own realm, they zero in on that and they will sit there and attack it. Till the rest of some side of the world goes, yep, it's because of the political climate, not because somebody actually lost their life. That's wrong. That's very wrong. Michelle, thank you so much. East Sheriff's Office enabled his behavior by not disciplining him. Or firing him, actually. By not disciplining him, then they're so are just as complicit in his actions. Absolutely. I completely agree. 110%. Every single person, every single sheriff of every single county that has ever had him a part of their department should resign. That's what I think. And I know some people are not going to agree with me on that. But at the same time, real talk, if you keep passing the buck, You keep passing it on to the next person. Oh, pass it to this person. Pass it to this next person. Pfft, nah. Okay? They should be taking accountability as well. I said it, and I don't care. Mimi, thank you so much for becoming, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Political climate is trash. All right. Wani, thank you so much. Show cop Nathan Lanham to the chat. Political now? Show cop Nathan Lanham to the chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Is there? I'm a little confused right there. Okay. Whoops. Hoblon. Pascal, have a federal jury take a look at it. You know what? A grand jury, federal grand jury take a look at it. You know what? I'm hoping that they do. Because I feel like there's something corrupt going on here. I really do. And maybe it's unpopular opinion, but at the same time, there is something wrong here for sure. And hey, somebody said I'm unsubscribing. Fine, then unsubscribe. I don't care. Let's be real. It's words that are being said. It's not how they're saying, it's what they're saying. You got to read through. You have got to read through the BS. This guy doesn't care. This guy right here doesn't give a damn. He doesn't have any remorse. He's not sitting there thinking that he did any wrong. He's sitting there going, I'm not going to resign. The only reason why he's resigning is because the overwhelmingly amount of people asking for him to resign. The governor of Illinois is asking for him to resign. And then when he does speak out, he says it in a way that I feel is a bit pompous. It's a little rude and wrong. He's trying to go out with his head held high in this self-righteous type of way. He's saying, because of the political climate, I got to step down. Nah. Deuces. Go on. Kick rocks. I don't care. Thank you for your service. But I feel like if you're willing to let this corrupt cop in your payroll and on your department and on your squad, then you clearly have a bunch of other people that could be just as corrupt. Okay? Just saying. He has no remorse. Yeah. Zero, Shelly. Zero remorse. And that is sad. Okay? I will keep fighting for it. Okay? I will keep fighting. Because the real talk, it's not how he said it, it's what he said. And that says everything to me. That shows he doesn't even give a damn. He doesn't care about Sonya. He doesn't care about this case. He doesn't care. He feels like he hired the right type of person for the job. And that angers me. Because we should be having peace officers, police officers out here taking care of us. All of us. Even when we have a bad day, when we have a bad mental health moment, when we have a psychotic break, whatever, if you say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, you still are alive. Not, oh, let me pull out my pew-pew and light you up. Sorry, miss me with the nonsense. There's better things to do, and there's better ways to handle situations like that. 2 days before this, I'm just going to repeat this one more time. 2 days before this, you had somebody, her family, calling about her having a mental health break, a mental break, saying, please handle her with care. Please bring somebody who cares because we don't want her to lose her life. That is a problem. Do you see? That is a huge problem. We live in a world where we are worried about cops coming in, calling 911 and thinking that's going to be the last time you see your loved one. That's a problem, y'all. That's an absolute problem. The fact that you got mama, her own mama being like, please, just please bring somebody over there that actually has a heart because she's having a mental health issue. She's having a mental break and she needs somebody who's going to take care of her. The fact that we have to say that in this world, the fact that we have to be worried about calling 911 and worried about us being receiving the bullet, okay, receiving the excessive force is scary. Why do you think so many people are scared of dealing with cops? Because the situation is exactly like this. Zero care, zero heart. This could have gone completely different if he handled this with love, handled it with a heart, and he did not. He was an ass when he was at the door, and he was an ass when he took her life. And instead of actually rendering aid, he said, she gone, guys. She gone, partner. To the partner. When the partner was trying to run out and get first aid to come back and render aid to this woman. He said, she gone. Don't worry about it. She gone. And then the cover up. Like I said, this is the reason why I'm angry about that sentence, about him saying, oh, it's the political climate. No, it's not political. This is life. This was a human being. Period. She doesn't stand for any particular political side. She ain't red or blue. I don't even know what she voted for, and I don't give a damn. This was somebody's life that was taken. Period. And the fact that you got the sheriff sitting here going, I ain't stepping down. And then when he does step down, he says that. It shows he has no care. It shows that he's completely disconnected throughout this entire thing. And that breaks my heart. We need better officers out here. We need better sheriffs. We need better leaders, better than this guy. I say it, I don't care. We need better people than this guy out here leading those who are out to serve and protect us. Okay. And then also the people who are out here serving and protecting us. They need to be on point. Period. Like I said, this is angering me. Okay. And it hurts. And like I said, absolutely crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy, in my personal opinion. All right. But sorry for getting angry, but that stuff, not for me. Nah, that's not how you bow out, in my personal opinion. Mimi, thank you so much. Amen indeed. That's not how you bow out, y'all. That is not how you bow out. That was not taking the high road. That was, in my personal opinion, a low blow. And that's trash. All right? That is full on 110% trash. Anyway, guys, that's the show. I appreciate all y'all for being here. It really does mean a lot. Really. Even the ones that don't agree with me, I do appreciate all y'all for being here. Okay? We're here to have that conversation. We can agree to disagree. That's just how it is. All right? But hey, I want justice. I want justice for Sonya. Period, point blank. I want justice. Hey, I'm happy he resigned. Thank God. He just really showed his ass when he said what he said. So thank you so much. Go. Enjoy fishing. Enjoy your life. As long as you're not leading. As long as you're not hiring. Because clearly you're not firing. As long as you're not hiring any more cops, I'm happy about that. Period. Man, anyway, please do me a favor. Hit that like button down below, please and thank you. Crush it. Do what it do. Thank you so much. All right. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please and thank you. Crush it. Crush that subscribe button. Hit that follow button if you're watching on other platforms. All right. And if you can, please hashtag share her name, share her photo, all that. Justice for Sonya, because she deserves justice. one thing happened. Sheriff number one, I feel like other sheriffs should be stepping down, but Sheriff number one stepped down, and I'm happy about that. Thumbs up to that, okay? Subscribe here. Go over to my secondary channel. Subscribe to my secondary channel, please and thank you. That would be amazing, okay? Also, check out the join button down below. Become a member. Join, please and thank you. Do not forget, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/The Pascal Show. Also, go and check out PascalMerch.com. We got a lot more things to talk about, a lot going on, and we're going to talk about those things for sure. Much love to you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here. Please have a great, safe weekend, because we all deserve that. Blow off some steam. You know, do something that makes you smile. That's what I'm going to do as soon as I get done with this show. All right? But I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon. Have a great weekend. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We'll talk soon. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.